Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be planning with a Crafty banana kit. I hauled it in my most recent haul and I didn't have any washi to go with this kit, so I actually used some Simply Gilded ones and I found some matching headers to go along with the kit and some other extra things that I wanted to bring in as well. With this whole year of quarantining and Marie Kondoing and everything like that, I've just realized that I have a lot of Simply Gilded washis that I don't use. So I'm trying to make it a goal of mine to try to use more of my Simply Gilded washis until the end of the year and ongoing until I use a majority of my washi. I'm going to be looking at a lot of my kits and seeing if I really like the bottom washi, and if I do not, I'll be switching it out most of the time just so I can incorporate more into the spread. Lots of people do washi banners, but because I have so many plans in my week that I do want to remember, I usually don't have enough space for a washi banner, but I really do love the look of a washi banner. So this week I'm using this black and silver foiled washi at the very top, and then on the bottom I incorporate a pink and silver foiled Simply Gilded washi on the bottom. I forgot to mention during my haul, but this kit was bought because on October 3rd, it's a significant meme that was going around where Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls, she was saying how her crush asks her for the date on October 3rd, and then she repeats, it's October 3rd. So I've had some leftover silver foiled quotes that are for full boxes that were left over from some time ago, I think. I've had them for quite a while and I keep forgetting to use it because whenever it's October 3rd, I always think to use Halloween kits because it's all the start of October. But this year I wanted to remember to definitely use it for this kit. And another reason why I wanted to incorporate black and pink was because Blackpink is this K-pop group that kind of got me into my whole craze with K-pop, and they were actually releasing their first full album on the 2nd. So I really wanted to incorporate a lot of black and a lot of pink, especially with the whole theme. It kind of goes along with the kit very well. I love how this spread turned out. I really love the incorporation of pink, black, and silver, and I think the spread just all worked out really well, and I was able to balance enough black all over the spread so that it's not overwhelming, and enough pink over the spread where it's kind of cohesive throughout and it's kind of different shades of black as well. I've been figuring out my filming setup, which is why I really haven't been filming. The way I was doing it before was kind of an inconvenience, and I was trying to figure out a different way to lay it out in my room so that I would be able to fit everything better and that I wouldn't have to set it all up and put it all away after I was done with it. I think I have something situated right now and hopefully it works out okay. I'm going to be filming tonight another spread, hopefully, at least a base anyway, to see how well it works. So hopefully you guys will be able to see more videos in the future. I hope you guys are all doing well. As for me, it's been pretty busy where I am. There's been talk that we might be going back to school in person, and that's been stressing me out a lot, and my anxiety's been kind of high because of it. I love my kids and I wish I could see them in person, but because the schools aren't really setting up a really safe environment for all of us, I really don't think it's fair that we are just kind of being guinea pigs before bringing the rest of the other grade levels in. I do teach preschool, and from what I've been hearing, they're trying to test it out with preschool first and let them go into the schools before letting the other upper grade levels go into the school, which I think is kind of insane, but it's all kind of a money situation. And we'll just have to see kind of what happens. A lot of the parents, especially in my classroom, they're concerned because a lot of their kids, they have a lot of health risks, and from what we know, lots of kids don't even show symptoms until 5 days afterwards, so it's just all a very concerning situation altogether. Moving on to my spread now, I've been starting on my glitter headers. As you can see, I chose this kind of pink glitter header as well as this silver foiled that's actually real glitter. I believe it's from Blanket Planner, and then I found this polka dotted black and white kind of header that I used for the bottom as well, and I thought all three of these really encompass what I really wanted to show in this spread. I think I saw Rosie Plans do this. She said she followed somebody else do this. I don't remember who she mentioned, but I saw her doing this, so I started doing it as well just to see if I would be able to line up the glitter headers better, and it worked okay. It was just kind of annoying to have to remove it and put it back and remove it and put it back again. Just saw there that I actually realized that I didn't realize that I put a glitter header down instead of the polka dotted one, so I actually replaced it there. But if you can see it right there, you can still kind of see a little bit of the line, so I ended up moving it up a little bit just so it doesn't show. But I was trying to use the full box and it started getting annoying, so I don't think I would be doing that kind of method again. For my future spreads, I'm hoping to do more Q&As or some tags that I've been seeing lots of people do, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better and just so I have some more things to talk about. A lot of the tags seem like they have really interesting questions, and I would be curious what you guys would answer. So I'm going to go ahead and try to incorporate it into my next spread and video, and hopefully you guys are able to answer some of the questions along with me. As for this video, my voice is kind of going in and out, so I'm going to let you guys finish watching me put down the rest of the base down, and I'll see you guys in a little bit for the day by day. Starting on Monday, I just started to put down a piece of washi sticker as well as a nap time sticker to mark that I did take a little nap after work that day. After my nap, I was actually able to hear my neighbors yelling again, and it was really, really loud. When they yell, they really go at it. And I used this half box and kind of this guy from the Mean Girls, I'm forgetting his name, but I wanted to incorporate it into the spread because that's kind of how I felt. I wanted to hide even though I wasn't even in the room with them. So I just marked it with that guy into the half box. I was also having a meeting with my team that day, so I just marked it with this little video conference munchkin. And just to add a little bit more color into the background, I just added this little pink circle that I found in my extra sticker stash. And next, I'm going to be shifting out up in a second, but I wanted to add this glam planner girl, but she was really large, so I actually ended up swapping her out. I put down the label that I wanted to put on there first, and I didn't like that there were so many characters there, so I ended up swapping it out for a grocery cart that's in silver foil. If you saw my recent haul, you would know that I did haul some hot dogs. I think I actually got 2 different sheets of them just because I don't have any hot dog stickers. And I actually had a corn dog for lunch this day, but since I don't have any corn dog stickers, I just used a hot dog just to mark it since they're pretty similar. Next here, I'm marking down that we actually got a phone call from management saying that someone complained about our dog, which was insane to me because I've been working at home every day. My dog, he's not a barker at all. He's almost 10 years old. He's he has separation anxiety and all of that. All he does is cry most of the time. So the fact that someone was complaining about him barking was insanity to me. So I just marked it with this little dog sticker. I'm forgetting where I got this from because it's pretty old, but I just added the girl next to it just because it's kind of showing how I was kind of acting. I was kind of defending my dog because I just thought it was crazy that someone would think that it was him just because we're the newest residents, when I literally told her that I work from home and that there's no way that he would be barking because I would be right next to him the whole day. During that evening, I was able to plan out one of my spreads, so I marked it with this little planner that I had in my extra stickers stash, as well as this little washi tape that says plan on it. Under the bottom there, me and my fiance just had a little fight before bed, and I like to mark it just because it does happen. It's a natural thing that happens to all couples. It doesn't happen all the time, and obviously we're still together, we love each other, but differences happen, and I just wanted to mark it just so I can remember for myself. I'm honestly such a forgetful person sometimes. I really give props to my fiance because I forget what the fight is about most of the time, and that causes me to be more annoyed at him just because I'm forgetful. So he has a lot of patience and he does deal with a lot of craziness from me. Next thing on Tuesday, I was marking that it was National Coffee Day, and I found this extra sticker that was, I think it was from a sampler that Papershire was giving out. I'm pretty sure. Underneath that, I was going to Starbucks to just get a coffee because they were having some kind of extra rewards, and I used a little extra stickers from my extra sticker stash. After that, I was doing a lot of work, so I just marked it with this little Magic Prince Co. laptop to mark that I was working a lot. I actually have a day extender, but I guess I decided to just finish off the bottom before I go into it. Here, I marked that we were starting The Good Place Season 4, I believe. We heard that The Good Place had all the seasons out on Netflix, so we were watching that just to catch up because we heard that there's a series finale already for the show. I have that glam planner sheet that has all the Mean Girls with their little Halloween costumes on it, and I was really trying to incorporate it into the spread, as you can see, so I just added the bunny girl next to the laundry basket just to show that I was doing some laundry that day and organizing some clothes, as well as this scallop that I found in my extra sticker stash. On the bottom, I was trying to do a mark that I was able to plan another spread, but since the planning thing was too large, I found this Planning World sticker sheet, so I just used that planner instead. I also found this plan script that was in my extra stickers book, so I ended up using that next to the planner just to mark that I was able to plan that night. After this, I start filling inside my day extender, and I started off by marking that I went to pick up something at my mom's house. I marked it with this little scalloped circle that I found in my extra stickers book, as well as this car. And after that, the last weekend before, I actually forgot my credit card at one of the sushi places we went to, so I actually went to go pick it up. Luckily, it was there, so I just marked that I went to go pick it up. After that, I was just at home organizing a lot of stuff. Before this, my mom actually moved out, and I had a lot of stuff still left at her house, so I actually had to bring a lot of stuff back to our new house, and because of that, I had a lot of stuff that I needed to throw away / donate / just kind of organize to see what I would want to keep and what I wouldn't. I'm a huge hoarder of memories, and it was really sad to see a lot of stuff go, but I had to do it because we literally don't have space for it. So I got to just stash a lot of stuff and throw away a lot of stuff as well. While I was doing that, I was listening to a lot of podcasts, so I just marked it with a little munchkin. I cut up the little bucket with the cleaning gloves and all of that. I didn't use any cleaning supplies, but I just cut it up so that the day extender would be able to fold back up easily. I didn't film all the spreads for September, I believe. All of those fall spreads I did not film, so if you guys are interested in looking at how they turned out, I think they're one of my top favorite spreads of this year. I would definitely go to my Instagram and check out the shots that I took of the spreads there. I took a lot of pictures and I'm really proud of them, so please go check it out at Playing with Eva. For the rest of the night, I marked that I did laundry again. The other one, I guess I just signified that I was organizing clothes specifically, and this one I just marked that I was able to do 2 loads of laundry. And at the end of the night, I have this weird thing where sometimes I'll just binge a lot of very sad videos on YouTube, and this night was one of them where I was watching a lot of videos. I don't remember where it was from. I think it was from the 100 or some kind of YouTube channel where they ask 100 people a same question and kind of edit it so that the responses are emoting some kind of feeling, I think anyway. And a lot of them were about reading the last text messages from the last person that you lost and just kind of things like that. And sometimes I just feel like I need a good cry, and sometimes if those videos pop up on my feed, I don't have the right heart at the moment to take them in, so I kind of compile them for moments when I do need that release, I guess. May be the only person in the world that does that, but that's just how I am, and that's how I kind of spent the rest of my evening. On Wednesday, I was able to go to school. I was also able to donate a lot of items that I was finished organizing with, as well as help my mom with people's gas. Since she recently moved, I had to help her make some calls just to get that set up for her. When I got home that evening, I did some more organizing, so I marked it the same way as before with the bucket, and since it was inside the day extender, I just used the same sticker, and it was really close by, but I don't mind that too much. That evening, my fiance's family came over for dinner. His sister hasn't seen the place since we moved in, and there's been a lot of changes with the place, so she came over just to check the place out, as well as the family just came over so that we could all eat together. I used this half box that I believe is from Sadie's sticker, as well as this Once More with Love Munchkin family that's eating together. And on the bottom, I just marked that we were having takeout with them, so I marked it with this Magic Prince Co. takeout box that's silver foiled, and just wrote in the place that we got takeout from. I probably should have mentioned it when I was putting down the full boxes, but I'm just noticing them now, so I thought I would mention that some of the quote overlays I did actually have an intention of where I'm placing them. For example, on Thursday, I have the "Is butter a carb?" quote overlay, and I put it on top of the mouths, kind of like eating, you know. On the full box that I used at the top corner, it says "Stop trying to make fetch happen," and if you know, there's a quote that says, "And none for Gretchen Wiener, who tries to make fetch happen." On Saturday, there's a full box with buses, and I used the quote overlay that says "She doesn't even go here," kind of, you know, travel relation there. The other ones are just kind of glitter foiled, as well as some outlines as well to accent them a little bit more. The part I just missed talking about was the fact that I marked that it was October. It was the 1st of October, so I found these extra stickers that were in my extra stickers book. One that's from Keytown is the "It's October." The pumpkin, I'm forgetting where I got that from, but it was probably an extra sticker from one of the kits that I've had before. And the bat, I also believe it's also from Keytown when I had the sampler from him. After that, I also marked that I went to school that day again, just to mark that we did a lot of cleaning that day. I was doing a lot of organizing the day before, so I had more items that I was donating. I think I ended up donating a total of like 8 bags of stuff, but throwing out probably the same amount as well. I had a lot of different things that I was keeping as well. Since my mom moved, a lot of our furniture was being tossed or being donated. My co-teacher was interested in a desk that I was leaving behind, so she came over to pick it up from my mom's old place. And at the end of the night, we were having dinner at our in-laws this time, so instead of coming over, we went over to their place. And at the end of the night, I was just organizing stickers. Moving on to Friday is super exciting because it was the release of Blackpink's first full album. I have this Blink kind of hammer that is their light stick that I used, as well as this Once More with Love love gesture, and I just placed them together to write that it was their first full album that they're releasing. Underneath that, I just marked that I got a lot of Amazon packages that day, so I just marked it with the pumpkin paper coax girl. Her legs didn't quite make it. I really wanted to show all the glitter foil, so I ended up cutting just the bottom half of her just so that she would fit in that space right there. Next, moving on towards the end of the evening, me and my fiance ended up getting some Hello Jasmine, which if you have seen my videos before, you know that's my favorite boba place. So I marked it with the little sticker that I believe is from Sticky Sloth Designs, who's no longer open, I believe. And after that, we actually got takeout from the place that was right next door, which is called Meat Noodles, and I got to use my new pumpkin paper coat stickers. If you can see the difference from the girl on the bottom and the girl at the top, I think the quality is just significantly different. Her sticker just feels a lot more premium, and as well as the colors just seem a lot more vibrant. Since I didn't use the planner on the other side of the spread, I decided to put it on this side of the spread, and just to add some more color, I added a little black heart behind it, and that was to mark that I was able to plan more of the spreads that I was doing the week before. Moving on to Saturday, it was a day that was very, very relaxed, and I was able to actually watch a lot of movies as well as start a K-drama as well. In the morning, I slept in like I usually do. I used a little sleeping mask as well as the sleep-in script. That's from Station Stickers. And then I was able to do a lot of lesson planning since I was going to be busy the day after. I wanted to do some lesson planning that day, and that computer stickers from Planning Roses. I didn't know how to mark this, but I was just returning my ladder that I was borrowing from my cousin, and I just used a little scalloped heart that I found in my extra sticker stash. Like I said, I was able to watch a lot of movies that day, so one of them was The Kissing Booth 2, and I actually liked this movie a lot better than To All the Boys I've Loved Before. A lot of people hyped that movie up, and I think it was just way too cheesy for me, and The Kissing Booth is also very cheesy, but the plot line of it seemed a little bit better for me. And I was just trying to incorporate more of the girls from that Mean Girl sheet, so I added it onto this movie marquee. After watching The Kissing Booth 2, I also watched To All the Boys That I've Loved 2. So the second one, I think it's P.S. I Still Love You. I watched that one and it was not that great. I don't like it as much as The Kissing Booth 2, so I definitely recommend watching that one if you have the time. And I was actually able to start a K-drama, which is called Love Alarm. Finally, at the end of the night, we just went over to our friends to eat some takeout, and they all played Among Us, which is a game that's pretty similar to Mafia, I believe, that's on the phone. And instead of doing that, because I didn't really want to talk that much, I just ended up watching my K-drama the whole night. Moving on to Sunday, this day, my family and I actually went to an apple picking farm called State's Farm Market. Where I live in the city, so all these places that do apple picking and pumpkins and all of that, they're usually super far away, so it was quite a long drive just to get there, but I got to get my apple cider donuts, which is usually my most favorite thing in the world to eat during the fall season, and we were able to pick some apples and see some family that we haven't been able to see in a while, so it was a nice family time. I marked it with this little glam planner girl that has a bucket of apples in her hand. Like I said, apple cider donuts are the main reason why I love to go to the pumpkin places and those farm apple picking places. So I just marked it with 2 donuts at the top that I got some apple cider donuts. On the bottom of the day, I just wrote that we had some family time and we took some pictures. So I found this extra sticker from my extra stickers book, and I just put those 2 together. And to add some more color, I just added a little pink circle behind it. That evening, I was also able to finish my Korean drama, and I actually didn't realize that it was only 8 episodes. Korean dramas usually have 16 episodes, so it was really short, and I was able to finish in 2 days, which I think is pretty fast. But I heard that there's going to be a season 2 because it did leave on a cliffhanger, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be about. At the end of the night, I was also just watching a lot of YouTube videos, so I just used a Piper Paper Company's YouTube binge sticker on top of this glitter header that I had. I do have a day extender for this day, so I actually put in things that are not as important inside of the day extender that I didn't really want to show. The more memorable things I just left in the front, and the ones that I didn't want to show that much I just put inside the day extender. So for example, I was getting ready for this day. I just used a pumpkin paper company girl just to mark that I was doing my mascara and some of my eyebrows to get ready for the day, since I knew I was probably going to be taking some pictures. Since it was going to be a long car ride and it was right early in the morning, we decided to get some McDonald's for breakfast. So I just used this Magic Prince Co. sticker to mark that we got McDonald's. And when we got back, I actually took a nap. So I used this Nap Queen sticker that's from my newest addiction to mark that. And the last thing for the night was that I was just prepping for work. So usually Sundays are my days when I get ready for work. Even though I lesson planned the day before, I still wanted to do some extra prepping just so I was ready for the beginning of the week. And I just marked it with this Glam Planner girl on a desk. That's all for this week. I'm going to be doing the sidebar as well as adding some more silver foil throughout the spread just to make some more foil for the areas that do not have it. At this point, I don't think I put the full box overlays that have the silver foil, so I'm also doing that as well. I'll let you guys see that, and I'll see you guys at the end when I do the wiggle. That's all for my spread today. I really loved how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Tell me what you guys like to do when it's fall time. I don't get to go often to go apple picking or see my family that much, so I really love it when we do get to spend time with them, especially during this quarantine time. I see them even less. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time I'm going to post another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!